Hey guys, welcome to the Christian Patrick Lippy Show. Hope you can hear me. I'm not trying to be too loud. There's a lot of people around. So it's election day. Are you ready? Who are you voting for? Put it in the comments. And like I've said, don't vote if you didn't research. Wait, what was the other thing? Yeah. Don't vote if you didn't research. Oh, the other thing is, don't be afraid to vote for a third party. For president, Congress, Senate, especially Congress and Senate. Dear Lord, if you don't know who to vote for third party on Congress and Senate. That's all I gotta say. Um, Yesterday, I was mentioning how I had been good on Facebook, not commenting on friends and family's posts if they post something, uh, you know, like that I disagree with politically. Uh, and then I was like, but man, if people are gonna freaking go find my comment on a page they don't follow, probably because Facebook suggests it, hey, look what your friend said, and then comment on that. Oof. But I've still been good. I don't think I've commented on anyone's stuff. But at the family dinner table, we had a little argument. But I'm not gonna get into that. I shouldn't get into that. But I love to spread the message of no matter who wins, let's have peace and unity and all that. But what if there is something messed up with the results? It's easy to say everyone chill and just accept the results before, but like you're setting yourself up not to be able to say anything if something obviously happened. And it's kind of funny that Democrats were so that Democrats were so in 2016. Will you accept the results of the election to Trump? I forget his response. But since he's been president, like, the Democrats haven't accepted that. It's, I don't know, I really feel like the Democrats are so, they accuse the Republicans of the things the Democrats, do. The whole impeachment Ukraine thing. Like, now that the stuff for like, they literally did to Trump what they accused Trump of doing to Biden. Like, oh, you used your power to slander a political candidate. Well, what are you guys doing? You're using your political power to slander a political opponent. And I think it backfired, if I'm not mistaken, after everything, president support went up. I wonder if this is like the most who's gonna win election in a while. It feels like it. Like, I don't know. Like, I might put money on Biden, but I also have a feeling that Trump is gonna win. I don't know. I really don't know. I think I've admitted I don't. I'm a little afraid of Biden presidency. There's a lot of issues I have with that. But I mean, I don't have enough time to go into everything here, and I don't want to. I kind of don't want to influence people. Like, do your research. Don't just like listen to me. Research. You can still research. Find like one thing that's important to you, and research that, and figure out, which each candidate stance is on that, and make sure you get their stance from them and not a biased, especially biased against them source. Because you want to know what Biden's plan? Well, actually, what you might want to do is get both sides' version of their views. Though you do gotta take imposing sources' views. So, like, if you look at Biden and then you go to Fox News and like, what Biden's real stance on this, you take that with a grain of salt. That maybe they're gonna lie, or fudge the truth, or stretch or bend it, whatever. And same thing, like if you want to find out something's Trump stance, and you go to MSNBC or CNN, take that with a grain of salt. Really, you might want to take a grain of salt for a biased media source that backs a candidate too, because they might be BSing as well. I have little sniffles. Maybe I'll sneeze so I can post that, put that on the search. Actually, I don't think that's been a popular search for a minute, like it was a few weeks ago or a month ago. But speaking of sniffles and stuff, I got one. Okay, this is also getting into the point I'm gonna make. I got one news thing out today, Monday. It took forever to get in the footage I needed. And it's on back-to-back news. You can go check that out at back-to-back news. Maybe I'll put a link in the description. I don't know. And what sucks is I wanted to put something pro-Biden. I wanted to find something pro-Biden. I still might. But not much time. So it looks like I'm just pro-Trump. I don't like that. And I'm not happy I only got one thing out. I want to get a bunch of things out. I wanted to do a COVID timeline. But good grief, there are a lot of like I just looked at Wikipedia's, and I randomly ended up on Wikipedia because I looked for random search engine. After your search engine, I got AOL. And their search engine is kind of weird because I wanted to filter find the latest timeline. Anyway, they gave me Wikipedia, and I just looked at the 2019. It was like October, November, the first cases of, no. Like a different virus that I guess has already been established, like COVID-2 or something. I forget. It appeared that those cases were rising for no reason. And then until November, they were like, oh, it was probably COVID-19. Which makes me think, if this was around in October or even November, this probably got in the U.S. or other places before we knew what was going on. Like I said before, I know one person who died of mysterious reasons, and I wonder if it wasn't COVID. But I don't know enough about it. That'd be real weird. It's like, hey, you know your son? Is it possibly died of COVID? They don't need that brought back up because he's still a young dude. It's a shame. I really thought I was going to go long on this episode, like a 15-minute episode, but it's probably only going to be 10 minutes, which is good. So yeah. So Monday I started stocking up on some stuff. I went back today. I'm sleeping in a different town because these kittens, I finally got these kittens and their mom back together because we were kind of nursing them with like formula and getting other cats, this other cat to nurse them, but one real consistent, one unfortunately died. But we finally got the mother to start taking care of him again, because I think there's something wrong with her. I don't think she was feeling good. But we got them back together, so the two other ones appear to be nursing, and I don't want to kick them off where I sleep, and because that's where they are. And I think it's the best thing for them. So yeah, I really didn't expect this election day episode to go into talking about kittens and me whispering in a bathroom. I hope you can hear me. Watch it play back like, oh god. But anyway, vote if you research. If you didn't, don't. And vote independent, third party. Like, subscribe, turn notifications, all this stuff.